Okay, hello everyone. Today, unless someone else joins me, I'm alone, and unfortunately, I don't have that much time. But we're going to have a look at one of my MRs that got reviewed, so we should be able to finish. I hope everything in the time that I've got. So let's start by sharing my screen before I forget. Okay. So the MR that I want to work on is basically an MR that updates the GraphQL annotations to update issues and merge requests to allow passing null as the time estimate value to basically reset the time estimate back to 0, which is the default value. And it got reviewed, so let's go quickly through our review. This is something that I already had a look on the previous review round. So the new stuff is, okay, yeah. So the merge request file migration has a line length issue. So because the description for the time estimate field became too long, but and I basically disabled the line length cop for this portion of the file, but the best solution is actually to use a multi-line string. So let's split this string here. And now this is fixed. And let's check, because I'm not sure, but there was another issue with another line. Is this line in here? No, okay, it's good. Perfect. So this is good. And let's also update this one to have the same format, because the mutation are two, one for the issues and one for the MR. And that's good. The difference between this file and the other one is basically that the update issue, the mutation file to update an issue has the line length cop disabled globally for the whole file. And I did that for the merge request as well, but it wasn't the best solution. So I'm not going to remove the to basically enable the cop again for the issues as well, because I didn't do it. And there's other places on this file that it would break the Robocop. So I'm just going to keep the same syntax and go from there. So both files are good from the cop perspective. Okay. And then let's have a quick look, because I had a pipeline failure. And I think I know where it's coming from. Yes, this is the file line 173. Time estimate is invalid. Raises an argument error. What's happening? Oh, but it did change. 173. Let's try this locally. So the test is on line 170. Actually, it's answering 3,600. Time estimate is invalid. An E should be invalid. Is it changing? If it shouldn't. Oh. I see. Let's have a look, because I changed this. Basically, the time tracking for matter returns nil if it's an invalid format string, basically. But with this, we are telling basically if the user provides an invalid string, it's always going to fall back to the 0 value, which is not good. It is not good. Let's have a quick look at how it was before, because I don't remember. I didn't change anything. So if it's provided, let's have a look at this validated time estimate, because I think this is checking. Yeah, time estimate must be formatted correctly. So I cannot do what I did that change because of this suggestion, but we cannot apply this suggestion. So let's go back to what it was before. So where was it? In here. So if the time estimate is provided and I have to parse it. No, I need to do if time estimate is nil, then set the time estimate back to 0, which is what we want to do. So 0. Else do this. And do the same for the merge request. Merge, no, date, merge requests. And let's spec once again. Okay, now it works. So let's leave a note in here for both. Okay, so this one is fixed, hopefully. So the next thing, let's go over to these suggestions. We will get back to, no, come on. We will get back to this one. So apparently when the duration is nil and I provided 0, so that's not good. Let's try this. Good. I actually wonder if it worked before, which it shouldn't, because with 0, oh, it's because keep 0 is false by default, and if, okay. That was a, yeah, but this is the way it should be. Okay. So that said, we're left with this suggestion, which is basically to avoid using resolver or mutation specs. We should instead prefer request specs. So it's not a big issue because we there are already some specs for this one, for the changes that I made. So we just need to tweak them a little bit. So the reviewer is saying that we shouldn't add any more specs to this one, which is a shared example. No, let me read it. Okay, so we shouldn't add anything to the update spec.rb for issues and merge request mutation. Instead, we should update this other file, which is update time estimate shared example. That's then used on the request specs. Since we fixed, or at least I'm pretty sure we fixed the other issue with the specs that was causing my pipelines to fail, I think I will keep them in, but I will also update the request specs because that's the best way to do it. So let's update this one when the time estimate is not a numerical value, when time estimate is not a number. Time estimate. When time estimate. When time estimate is nil. It updates when time we should actually be good to do this other thing. Just add a new value in here. And we should expect the time estimate to be set back to 0. Pass GraphQL mutation. Okay, it should be good actually. So let's try running. Can we run only this? I think so, 151. Good. And then we should also have the same for merge requests. There's not a we'll have to create it. Update spec. Input project path log mutation update issue. We can definitely keep things simple to update, to test only the update time estimate. Input. Let's try. I don't have that much time, but let's try this. So update spec. This is not team planning, it's code review workflow. Yeah. Date of an existing user project. We should create a match request. We don't need labels. Input, this is used, okay, for actually calling the merge request. So IID merge request date. This is using the project path IID. Okay. Project path locked. IID title, we don't need it. Okay. So basically we only need this. Params, input params. Okay. The name of the mutation is merge request. Update input params. Okay, when the user not up to date. Request. Level access error. Okay. When you to update the request, we need to be developers and we want to try and update the time estimate. Let's go. This is request. Mutation name. This is merge request. update. Yeah, I know. Is this used? Lots of errors. Define method arguments for nil. So we are, yeah, no. Merge request project. Input extra params. What would I say? Mutation field. Am I setting something to nil? Merge request date. Merge request update. Okay, let's try again. Promising. Product analysis state. Where is that coming from? Hmm. I think we could try to look at this. Yeah. Input run, nil product analysis state. Nil product Okay. Okay, it's passing now. We fixed this, we fixed that. Okay, we fixed this, the new specs that we just created, and we added this. Okay, git add, git commit, specs. Oh, this. Oh, come on. Save lookups. Find some of this. No. Let's do the same update. Merge request. Yeah. Hit push. Let's Okay. Finish, submit review. And that's all for today because I have to run. Thank you, everyone that's watching this on YouTube, if there's anyone watching, and see you all next week then.